Is it really made from a piece of the meteor that, you know?
Oh my God.
So much bad luck.
That's why you can't get next to her. Holy shit. What's up, your brother Steven here, and welcome back to yet another reaction. Today we're hopping into Smallville. Yes, we're hopping into Smallville. I've actually never seen Smallville, or if I've seen it, it's been like episodes here or there in like 2001, 2002 era when I was like in middle school. Like it's been a long time since I've seen anything even remotely related to Smallville. And even back then, I could not tell you what the hell, which episode I watched, what season I watched. I know nothing. I'm also not a hardcore Superman fan, guys. I don't really know the character that much. I know Batman, I know Wonder Woman, I know a couple of the other ones, you know, main hitters, but not a lot of Superman love. This graphic novel you see right there, I bought this about 2 weeks ago. Haven't read it yet, so that is literally probably the only Superman thing I have in my entire collection of comics. Sorry. So yeah, we're gonna check it out. This was a pilot program show. It was selected by a Patreon supporter over there on Patreon. I have a tier that gets me to watch any pilot that you want. So we're gonna check it out. Hopefully have a good time. The full reaction will be over there on Patreon. If you want to watch my full reaction to this show, you can head over to Patreon, a link in the description there. You can check it out. You can watch the full episode uncut and edited. Not sure if this show got picked up for later. Maybe it will. I do take all pilot program shows, put them into a vote, and we kind of decide what's going to happen there. But yeah, I don't really have much else to say. I'm expecting a whole lot of cheese, a whole lot of corny. Have to remember in my brain the time that we are in. This is 2001. Superhero shows are not taken very seriously. I believe this show is what makes superhero shows kind of, but you know, get into the mainstream in a better fashion. So you know, we could thank this show for like The Flash and Arrow and all the shows that came to the CW later. This show went on for about 10 seasons. I do know that the overall ending of the show is, from what I remember people have said, or I've heard, I think Michael Rosenbaum say on a podcast, the Kind of Funny podcast, or Greg on the podcast. I'm a hardcore Kind of Funny fan. I watched the YouTube channel, listened to the podcast, and he was on there, and Greg loves Smallville, so he's constantly talking about the show. But I think the last scene you see in Smallville is him opening the shirt, right, and doing the Superman thing. So 10 years to get to actual Superman. People are complaining about in Gotham. I guess the last season of Gotham, Batman finally shows up, and people are like, oh. So, you know, that's something. But yeah, we're gonna check it out. Have a good time with it. Hopefully, you guys are excited. I'm excited to see what I don't know. I'm excited to see. It's gonna be corny. It's gonna be cheesy. But hey, I'm watching Buffy. That's corny. That's cheesy. That has episodes like that. Roswell. You know, we started that as well. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, I'm watching some cheesy, corny stuff. But you know, as long as they do it well, I'm happy. Nonetheless, let's get started. Like, comment, subscribe. Pretty much. Here we go. Like, I know that Rosenbaum plays Lex Luthor, so he's that kid. Lois Lane, like, I don't know if I asked this, but is Lois Lane in this show?
I see a little face. That's all I
Wants to
ever
have
wanted.
wants to have a kid. Oh, I mean, you guys are pretty old to have kids, though. You guys are easily in your late 30s, going on 40. Man's kind of like...
Help me. Help me, please.
Ooh, bro. How is that guy not dead? What kind of horrible hazing prank was that? What the hell? What the? Why? There's something coming. Move. They're like, oh, look at that. They literally stand together like if they're taking a picture. Oh man, talk about traumatized, yeah. Oh, that truck is going straight. Yep, just like that. Dear Jesus. Such a violent beginning. I did not expect it to be such a what the hell kind of beginning. Wait. Did the blast blow his hair off? Is that what happened? Should have asked. 20 years have passed. But that was 1989. This is 2001. He was about 4 or 5, so...
Poor kid, you're gonna be late for the bus.
Coming, Mom.
Why?
If we go running half speed, no one hit anybody.
A lot of things can happen.
Oh, so he already knows he has powers.
So, anyone ask you to the dance?
Wait, you two are trying out for the football team? What is this, some sort of teen suicide pact? What?
I was looking up who David Nutter is
Trying to avoid
because his name just popped up,
What are you talking about?
and I've seen
Why
that.
are we whispering?
David Nutter directs episodes of Game of
every year
Thrones,
before the big.
but I always thought
You guys in class?
she looked
Bye.
like she was Asian, so I just assumed she was Asian. She might be like Filipino or something.
5.
3, 4, 5.
Just to go back, Clark Kent can't get within 5 feet of Lana Lang without turning into a
Lana
total
Lang.
freak show.
There you are.
And she's dating the quarterback, probably.
Hey, Clark. I was wondering if you could do
Doesn't
me
seem like a dick.
Could you check over my list?
Very cool.
I didn't.
What the hell?
It's payback time.
Wait, is this the kid that was tied up to a pole?
Thanks, Dad.
He also doesn't go to the school, right? Because he seemed like he was older than all the other kids. Because, I mean, when he was walking, he seemed like he was older. Because the Lana girl was very small, and so was Clark. They both looked like they were 5. First gonna say Lex. Lex gonna have an obsession with him, probably. Woo! Hit that bitch. Oh, shit! Oh my god, dude, if he wasn't Superman, dude, he would have been torn in half. Now you lay next to him and pretend you're knocked out too.
I could have sworn I hit you.
Don't.
You did. And be dead.
But Lex doesn't seem like a dick. Even when he was younger, he didn't seem like a dick. There must be a lot of character growth in this show for him to become a dick.
Is it really made from a piece of the meteor that, you know?
Oh my god.
So much bad luck.
That's why he can't get next to her. Holy shit. That's why when he was breathing heavily and shit. Okay, that makes sense. That's cool. Why he falls next to her. Nice.
What do you want?
I'll play a game.
To play.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom.
Whose car is it?
truck.
Yours.
Oh,
It's a gift from Lex Luthor.
nice. Bro, yes.
But you can't keep it. Why not? I saved the guy's life.
So you think you deserve a prize?
That's not what I meant.
He gave it to me. She tried to grab him.
How about this? Is this normal?
Holy shit.
I didn't dive in after Lex's car. It hit me at 60 miles an hour. Does that sound normal to you?
Did you know that was gonna happen, bro?
Give anything to be normal.
Your real parents weren't exactly from around here.
Where are they from?
Does he not know? Like, that he's not human?
We wanted to protect you.
Protect me from what? You should have told me.
Clark!
I mean, at what age would you have been, like, able to hide it, though? I tell you at 10, you think it's cool, you show your friends. You know, I think 15, 16 is the right age to tell you.
That.
Oh, yeah. Quite chatty once.
Wait, why is he next to her right now? How can he be next to her and not, like, be, like, hyperventilating or freaking the hell out? I get it, you're friend zoning him and he needs to accept that. Ah, what the hell? Don't tell me you're just gonna be evil now. Wait, if her house was that way, where the hell did she walk to?
You don't like it?
No, it's not that. I can't keep it.
Clark, you saved my life. I think it's the least I can do. Clark, do you believe a man can fly?
What the hell? That's random.
Sure, in a plane.
No, I'm not talking about that.
What did you
I'm
say?
talking about soaring through the clouds with nothing but air beneath you.
People can't fly, Lex.
I did. After the accident when my heart stopped.
Just kind of mutated.
What is it?
I call it the wall of weird.
Holy
Every
shit!
strange, bizarre, and unexplained event that's happened in Smallville since the meteor shower. That's when it all began. The town went
I mean,
schizo.
I'm gonna call it an obsession.
So what do you think?
You're this year's scarecrow.
Don't mess with me right now.
Come on, bring it on.
You... Oh shit. Bro, you weren't a bad guy though. Oh damn, he's about to kick your ass. How's that? Did they write on him or is that blood? Oh no, that's giant ass.
Hurts, doesn't it? Please. You're safer here.
Oh, he's about to go kill a bunch of dudes.
I don't know how you got here. You should have stayed away.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
And a destiny.
Holy shit.
So do I.
Well, hopefully that person had insurance because that window is done. Holy hell, dude. Dude. Oh, there's water's coming in now. You're gonna blow up the car. Did you electrocute yourself?
Where am I? I'm Clark Kent. You're in Smallville.
Well, that sucks. Very anticlimactic bad guy. Even for the first episode, very let down by the bad guy. Would have rather have seen him kind of do more shit. Clark was gonna punch that dude though. He was gonna he would have bursted right through the guy. Holy shit, that would have.
I didn't see you tonight, Clark.
Oh, you look adorable.
What are you doing here?
I saved you that dance.
This is a dream.
It's perfect.
Yeah, ooh, that was good. Thumbs up on that, because I was like, that was a really good moment, but I'm like, there's no way. Was the pilot. So that was a pretty good pilot though. Like I was like thinking it was a great pilot until ultimately what happened with the bad guy. So it was leaning towards a 9 for me, but I'm gonna knock it a point because of the very anticlimactic ending for the bad guy. Very kind of meh on that. So I'll drop it a point to an 8. A very, very solid 8. Establishing of characters, started off with a bang, introduced a lot of mystery, some cool twists and turns with the necklace and the kryptonite, why he can't come next to her. I dug it. Very much dug the episode. But that, it's a pilot, so it's supposed to be, good. It's going to become a procedural though, right? This show is a procedural, I'm thinking. Like, not like Monster of the Week kind of show. Which is why I'm guessing, 10 seasons, so that's a lot of seasons. That's essentially over 200 episodes, dear Jesus. But let's go through the episode. Let's kind of break down a few things. So we hit Kansas. Holy shit, I was way off. It said 25,000, and I thought, and now it's like 45,000. I thought it went up by like a few thousand. All right, so we get introduced to everybody. I have no idea what this man's name is. Papa Kent is what we'll call him. This is Martha. There seemed to be something with the dad and her. She seemed very happy when she heard his voice. Then when she heard Martha's voice, she kind of wasn't as happy. We meet Lana. So I kept saying that, like, I remember like an Asian girl in the show from the parts and bits and pieces that I remembered seeing in pictures and stuff. And yeah, it turns out she's half Chinese, so that makes sense. Not this girl, but Lana when she's older. Yeah, so we're celebrating what appears to be the homecoming game. We won a football game. Then this meteor is coming. Everything essentially goes to hell. This was a very creepy moment where you're hearing the voice. Then we meet this kid on a scarecrow. Then the meteors are coming. That kid, man, that's brutal. Lex runs away. We see Lana. We see Lana's parents, who, not gonna lie, their deaths were kind of shit. Like, look at this. Like, ooh, honey, there's a star coming towards us. What is this? What do you mean, honey? Where? Oh, like, what? Run. Run away. Oh, whatever. I thought this was really good. Her screaming, her crying and everything. And then everything just kind of goes to hell. People are dying. Its meteors are hitting. I mean, it's crazy fucked up shit out there. Lex is in the woods. He gets hit. Dad sees him, and now Lex is bald. So, was the radiation what took off his hair? Because at first I was like, did the wind blow his hair off? Like, just blew it right off? Or did the radiation make it all? Because, like, no, but then why wouldn't he have powers? I guess it's like radiation, like they do with cancer patients. Like, radiation makes you lose your hair. I wonder if the radiation hit him in one foul swoop, and that's why he lost his hair. You know, just random thinking. We see the Kents essentially under the truck. Clark walks up. This part with the, what are we gonna say? Like, he didn't fall from the sky. I guess she was the one saying fall from the sky. What are we gonna say? We found him in the woods, so we can't keep him. Essentially, we jump to 12 years later. And Clark is researching random things. 6-year-old Korean boy lifts car off injured father. So he's like researching weird stories as well. We meet this. He talks about wanting to join the football team. Dad's like, no. We see the friends on the bus. Clark misses the bus, runs across the fields, and gets to school before everybody else, essentially. They're going to join the football team because they don't want to be the scarecrow this year. We meet Lana, Whitney, who I thought was a good guy because he seemed like a good guy in the scene. Then he turns out to be a dick later because jealousy makes you be jealous. Clark, upon walking, fell down, humiliated, and embarrassed himself all week, hyperventilating. Not sure why. I was questioning. I'm like, why is he so weak and everything? We see Lex. He's bald. He's working at his dad's corporation. Lana's a cheerleader. Lex is cruising, texting, and he runs right into Clark. Where can we get that one? See when the car literally turns. Right. Bam, just knocks him right the hell out, right? Clark saves him, brings him out of the water. Dad shows up. Dad seems to have a really bad, like, he doesn't like the Luthers. So my guess is that Lex's father, so he's Lex Luthor Jr., right? Is that what's happening here? Because I think they called the other guy Lex because the mom is at Lex's house. Or did she say it at the Luthor's house? Her aunt, I mean. I don't know. My guess is that the Luthor's dad is kind of like Lex's dad is essentially buying up a lot of property or something. Putting farmers out of business is my guess. We see this. We see the kryptonite, and I was like, oh shit, that's a cool little twist. It's a piece from the meteor that she found, and she keeps it around her neck. which is why Clark can't be around her. Very, very cool little twist, little nugget there. We meet the bad guy of the week. Some random dude. Not random, but some of the Scarecrow kid comes back. He looks exactly the same. He's killing all people that put him there. Then we see a nice gift from Lex. Very nice gift. Look at this truck. Dude, if I had this truck now, I'd be happy. That's it. Like, it looks so pretty. But Dad said we can't accept it. The dad doesn't like the father, nonetheless. Clark is upset. He sticks his hand in a wood chipper, and nothing happens. I mean, the wood chipper should have broken. He should have got like, punished for it. But yep, he said he knows he's not normal. The dad's like, we should tell you. So what did Clark think was actually happening to him? I thought he knew already. But what do you think is like? He's like, well, Dad. I mean, I run really fast. I don't really get hurt. What did he think was happening? Nonetheless, Dad shows him. He gets mad. His dad runs away. Ends up at the cemetery. Which I'm guessing this cemetery is just next to their farm because Lana lives right next to Clark. So I'm guessing there's like a cemetery around there. Clark ran into the woods, sees Lana. Lana talks to her mom or her parents. Very, very sweet moment. Very, very good moment. Establishing characters. Lana's quickly putting Clark into the friend zone, but also seems to have a crush on him. Maybe. I don't know. It's weird. Can't tell. Just needs a friend. You can't trust that Whitney kid because, you know, he wants to get in her pants, of course. That's her college quarterback football boyfriend. Not college, high school football boyfriend. Let's see. Get her awesome moments back and forth. Clark trying to comfort her. We see fencing happening. Lex says he's always been bald. He says some weird dialogue here. Like, we're destined to be friends, and I flew in a dream, or when I was dead for 2 minutes. What is that? Like, does Luther feel that Clark is different? Also, Luther isn't in school with them. He's older than them, right? Like I said that earlier. He's got to be like at least 3-4 years older than them because in the beginning, he appeared to be like 9-10 years old, and Clark appeared to be like 5. So I'm guessing he's several years older than them. Essentially, we see this scene was weird. I think the only main thing I didn't love about this episode was the monster of the week thing. Yeah, because they stay here, they're watching another person that got hurt. They see a random guy, and they're like, "Who's this guy?" And then they follow him. They follow him really quickly. He says, "It's time to show you." We find the board of the weird, or whatever she called it. What did she call it? What did she call this?
Started out as a
I
scrapbook.
forgot what she called it. She called it something like the.
What is it?
I call it the Wall of Weird.
The Wall of Weird. Yeah, it's all the stories from around town. Yeah, it's a lot of weird shit. So I guess that makes a little bit of sense as to why she would follow up on that one guy, like a stranger that she never met before. She sees Lana. He's starting to put it together. Holy shit, it was my fault. I fell from the sky. Then Whitney takes the heel turn of heel turns where you're like, wait, you seem like you were a good guy. He saw Clark and Lana come back. Lana kisses Clark on the cheek. And now he's a psycho man. He's essentially trying to, he didn't punch him. He just made him the scarecrow. What did he think was happening here? He made him the scarecrow. Nonetheless, Clark can't get out of it because he's super weak because of the thing. Very cool. This guy follows it. He's like, hey, man, they never change. Cool, whatever. He's going to go do his thing. He sees the guy. He stops because he remembers the guy's face. Hears Clark, sees Clark standing there, finds the kryptonite at the end. I thought was really cool. So far, digging the episode. And what this guy was gonna go do, I was like, oh, okay, this could be fun. But they never get to it. Clark stops him before he does anything, like even remotely starts it. Pretty decent fight though, especially for the time period. He throws him at the car, some electricity, some water. He ends up shocking himself out of whatever weird, I don't know, I didn't get this. He shocks himself out of whatever was happening to him. And yeah, that's the dance. That's the story. I thought this moment was really good where he's looking at the sky. Lana shows up looking all extra cute and adorable. In her nice pink dress. Very, very good moment. Very good use of music. It was all a dream. He looks outside, sees Lana. He talks. she hears him, which makes me think Clark can like throw his voice. And that's the episode. We end looking at the skies. That's the episode. That's the reaction. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Head over to Patreon for the full uncut, unedited reaction. Link in the description if you want to check that out. But yeah, I enjoyed the series. Hopefully you guys did as well. Who knows? Maybe this series will get picked up and we'll do it later on. Who knows? But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. But I'm going to get out of here and I'm going to talk to you guys later.